I know what you're asking. Am I just going to look at a sugar maple? Acer saccharum. Look at that tree. You're not looking. Oh, okay. A little bit goofy. Sprung my back yesterday doing like nothing. That's usually how it happens. Almost doing nothing. Swizzle stick, the kind of golf club weed trimmer. I think it's tension. But that's a good excuse to work on the model and not be out here doing trail work. So, last we spoke, I was expecting my dope thinner, which it came yesterday, and I was debating whether or not to add any colored tissue paper to the Goldberg Viking. Well, I can't leave well enough alone. And so I paid homage to the little rubber band models that got me started on this road, this yellow brick road of aeronautical excellence. The Sleek Streak, North Pacific Plane. The Sleek Streak was one I bought by the bucket load, and then there's another one, the Star Flyer. And so, check this out. You're also going to see an unboxing. I think it turned out rather nicely. Hopefully I'll get this in the frame. And the motor came, it's in here, a little Park Zone 370, which is good for aerial planes, flying machines up to 20 ounces, which this weighs a whopping, with the motor, everything, finished, except for the motor, or the battery, the lipo battery, liposuction, that's what it stands for. Electronic speed control, the ESC, for you technophiles out there. The receiver and a servo and the linkages. So a 20 ounce motor on an 8.8 ounce plane plus add, I don't know, another 5 ounces maybe, so it's going to be well under 20. And so there it is. You know, it's flying glory. So the Sleek Streak actually had Sleek Streak written on it. And frankly, I didn't feel like cutting out all those little letters and tissue, so I made a star like a Star Flyer. So I changed my scheme. This wasn't intentional, it was due out of impatience, but that's all right. Kind of looks like something you'd see on a Yak or a MiG, but that's all right. I respect the Russian people, definitely. Can't say, you know, as a person, I don't know if I'd like Putin, but I respect him. I like strong leaders, and he looks like a dude that could be in an MMA fight. He might stab me in the head with a fork, but that's beside the point. Respect the heck out of the Russian people. Unboxing. Let's see what we have from eBay. $50 from, I'm going to commit him, Mr. James Fiorello. I'm not going to tell you he lives in Massachusetts because we have to be anonymous here. I don't want stalkers at his house. I don't want you going to his house wanting another one of these things because he might not have another one. Wow, he must have glued this in here. Mr. James Fiorello, in his use of tape, I think he glued that on there. Holy cow, this thing is unopened. I need to look at this first, just hang on. 36-inch wingspan, old-timer free flight, Phoenix, Arizona. Watch me step on this thing, that would really not be good. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to open this thing. Let's see, do I have a piece of bark? John, open the damn thing. Let's look at the plans. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can open it. Come on. Come on. Trim my fingernails. Ugh. I can't do another take on this because then it wouldn't be unboxing. There we go. Nature still. Okay, the Playboy Senior. Wow. Rolled plans. Paper somewhat yellowed. Not die cut, not laser cut. You have to cut this out with razor blades. They give you wire in this. little red wheels. It'll fly really good with little red wheels. Little miscellaneous parts of balsa wood. Let's see what we have here. You were here first. Oh man, yellow. I need to be real careful with this because it has a tissue paper. Oh, this is a little guy. But that's it. I now shall put my Playboy Senior back in here. I don't know why they call it a Playboy Senior because the original one had like an 80-inch wingspan. But there was a whole bunch of little Playboys running around. These rubber bands are probably about ready to break because they're 300 years old. This is a plane. This is what these things look like. And probably instructions. I love it. Vintage. Yellowed. They're only good when they're yellowed. And that is that. I shall put this back. I don't know when this was made. I'll have to do some research. Although I was unable to find anything on the internet, the interweb, on J&R models. It could be also connected with a thing called Cal Aero models, but that's California. This says Phoenix, Arizona. So I don't know. I'd like to thank Mr. Fiorello for keeping this in his collection for so many years and then selling it to me for a mere $51. One last look at the sleek streak. Goldberg Viking. Swept. This model of 1960 Nats. 1961. One of these bad boys right here. Launched at noon and didn't come home till 7:30. 7.5 hours floating around. I read that the original sleek streak, the little rubber band airplane, back in the day, 50s or 60s, was sighted at 5,000 feet by an airplane. Some dude in a little airplane. Hit a thermal. That is that. Have a great day. Wad that up. 3 views. Nice.